Well, owners could face penalties if they leave pets in hot cars. Bothell Police shared this reminder on social media as our temperatures soar and become very hot. We are hearing all about the punishments owners could face and what you should do if you see an animal in distress this summer. Joining us from the Bothell Police Department is Animal Control Officer Kristi Boucher. Thank you so much, Officer Boucher, to be with us today.
Absolutely.
Well, we have to start off. We have some really fun little friends here with us. Who are these guys?
So these are kittens from the Everett Animal Shelter. The City of Bothell partners with the Everett Animal Shelter for our cruelty and neglect victims. And on my side time, I enjoy fostering for them as well. I've fostered over 300 kittens. So these 5 will be up for adoption after August 7th. And they are also looking for more fosters if your home can take in some kittens and help as well.
And I have to say, how old are these guys again?
They're 5 weeks old tomorrow.
They are so cute. How could you not want one of these? And, you know, we're talking about pets, the hot temperatures. How big of a problem is this, have you seen around our community?
Yeah, we definitely seen an increase with the weather in June and July. The call volume has gone up in Bothell and all surrounding areas. And just leave your pets at home. Don't bring them in the car with you. If it takes an extra 5 minutes to drop them off and go back to the grocery store, please do that.
Yeah, and how many cases have you seen about, I mean, especially with these hot temperatures, is it surprising to you, you know, every time you go up to a car and you say, I cannot believe this is happening?
Yeah, it's definitely increasing. A lot of people traveling in and out of town or just stopping on their way home from work with their dog. It varies. You can walk up to a car and they're not in distress and the public's just worried and calling it in because they don't think it's normal to leave your animal in a car when it's warm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you walk up and it's 110 degrees in that car and it's just terrible to see the animals in distress.
What is the punishment for doing something like this?
So the fine in Washington is $257 for leaving an animal in a hot car. It's RCW 1652-340, so you can look up. There's different prongs. You have to have access to water when you leave an animal in a vehicle, adequate ventilation, and it can't be a situation where they could be harmed by excessive heat or excessive cold. We also see this in the winter when folks are living in their cars with their animals and it's below freezing.
Yeah, tough situation there. And what should someone in the community do if you're outside and you walk by a car and you see a pet in there and you know the temperatures are in the mid-90s? What should we do or what should we maybe not do?
Call 911. If you don't know if it's a police department or a sheriff, the best thing to do is to call 911. The dispatchers are going to get you to the right jurisdiction quicker than looking it up, and it's absolutely okay to call 911 when an animal's in distress in a hot vehicle.
And you almost want to say it's not safe these days to leave a pet in the car because, I mean, there have been thefts we've seen just on a regular, maybe 55, 60-degree day. People break in for the pets there.
Absolutely. It's not just the danger of the animal being harmed by the heat. You're also putting your property at risk for people. Our Washingtonians are very passionate about animals, and so if they see an animal in a car, even if it's not hot, you're putting your vehicle and your animal at risk for them breaking your window to try to get in and help the animal. So just don't do it.
Yeah. And as we switch from, you know, the heat in the cars, what about outside? I mean, it's still very hot if you leave your pet outdoors. You know, we've got the warm temperatures and then the asphalt and the concrete as well. Is there a punishment if you guys are kind of patrolling and see something like that?
Not for dogs on hot asphalt, but it's definitely an issue. You know, if it's too hot for you to put your bare hand or you wouldn't walk barefoot on it, don't walk your dog on it. We also had a call this weekend where someone did leave their animal in their yard thinking it might be better than inside the house, and the dog got entangled in the playset in the backyard. So there's other risks that come with leaving your animal outside unattended like that.
So you're on the front lines and you're fighting this all the time. What are some of the things that you've kind of experienced and seen in your time, whether it's been a tough situation or something really positive?
Both. I love seeing owners' faces when we reunite an animal that's been lost by accident. You know, gates get left open, things like that happen. So it's always a happy story when a pet gets to come home and mom and dad are in tears from the joy of the reunification. We had that yesterday for 2 dogs I caught and gave back to mom and dad. And then the sad, I've removed 75 animals from a home. 26 were deceased. And so there's horrible things that you see in this job, but at the end of the day, I love this career, and it's a joy to go home and help animals every day.
Yeah, well, we thank you guys for doing all that. I know sometimes it's probably hard for you too because you want to like take these little guys home. I think we're going to get one to Bill. He's eyeing these over here. I think Bill needs a kitty cat.
Brian wants this one.
I do!
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kristi Boucher, for being with us from the Animal Control there in Bothell.